Welcome back to the channel. Happy Thursday, everyone. So I just mixed up some more epoxy here because we got to work on these 2 cups. This is probably me a little bit longer video. Now I did make a video showing this mold and pouring it. Let me tell you, it was a disaster. That was Monday. I'm gonna let it sit a little longer. These are new molds that I have. I have light switches and outlet covers. I have ones that have double or triple or whatever the case may be. So let's go on and pop these out while we're waiting for that epoxy to mix up there and all that stuff. So it's just an outlet cover. I think it's pretty cool. I had used leftover epoxy that I had from pouring the heart. I think that's pretty cool. It actually turned out great. If anybody's interested in these, shoot me an email. Look at that color. Isn't that pretty? And it's got the screw hole. And it's flat, just like an outlet cover. That's pretty sharp. Alright, so let's set that over there. See how the light switch one turns out. Sorry, my lighting is kind of off because I had a light bulb blow. Isn't that beautiful? I love the colors together. That is so cool. Check that out. Yeah, if anybody's interested in these, just shoot me an email. They won't be much. I mean, I know it's going to be at least $5 to ship it. Just shoot me an email. Like I said, I have molds that have 2 or 3 of these, you know, because some panels are longer and have more light switches. Whew, that is sharp. So it just depends which way you want to put it. If you want to put it that way or this way. I think they turned out amazing. That is so cool. Alright, so I'm going to move these over here. So the heart with the cross infinity, I'm going to have to zoom out some. So you guys see how this is? That is in the mold. My husband found me a holographic mold. Okay, so I realized I could pour what I poured here. This isn't supposed to be here. That's why the video was messed up. So I could actually pour a different color in the center and then do the outline of the heart, the cross, and the infinity symbol in a different color. But it was my first time doing this mold. Let's pop this out and see how it's going to look. It is probably, and it even has the holes to hang it up. But I love that. So the ideal is this is supposed to transfer to the vinyl and have the holographic look. So let's get it. Let's see if we can pop this out. Sorry, I'm not using my... Oh my goodness. It really worked! Oh, I got some freaking red right there, though. Check that out. See, it's in the mold. And yeah, I don't know. I'm having a hell of a week here. See, this I over poured. But check that out. It is actually in the freaking mold. So I can do one single color or multiple colors. Check that. These are just over spill. Isn't that so cool how it actually... Oh, yeah. I gotta make me one to hang up, y'all. If you guys are interested in one of these, let me know. This is a bigger item. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at that. In the light. Let me turn here. I got a mess, y'all. It's my craft room. Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. And if you didn't want that, you could do it that side. But that's just plain. Oh my goodness. Look at that. And it's got the hole there and there so you can hang it up. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it freaking worked. Look at that. That is so cool. So I'm trying to get ideas for shipping because I know a lot of people are going to ask me how much. I know shipping for this is going to be anywhere from $10 to $15. It definitely takes a lot of epoxy. It's pretty big. I can show you guys. I can measure it real quick. And then I got to get this epoxy on these cups. So to kind of give you an idea. I know, y'all. I got a mess over here. It is 1 foot long by almost 9 inches wide. So that's a good size. So I would probably do, I'd probably do 30, maybe $30 or $40 on this. That is beautiful. If someone's interested in this one and these light switch covers, just shoot me an email because I was just playing around with leftover epoxy. They all turned out beautiful. Isn't that cool looking? Check that out. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for all the love and support. We got to mix this up and get this on these cups. This cup here is done. This is going to be for a giveaway on my other channel on my birthday live. So I'm going to set that over there. We are going to be working on this cup. I got the logo on the Oakland Raiders cup It is freaking awesome. But we got to put some layers of epoxy on there. Just kind of show you in the light. The silver. And then this damn cow cup is kicking my butt, y'all. For some reason, it is not wanting to lay smooth. And it's already heavy. If I keep adding layers, I'm not going to be able to pick the damn cup up. So let's go. I'm going to put some gloves on here, and I am going to turn this camera, hopefully the right way, so you guys can see me putting the epoxy on it. This cup is for somebody's father for Father's Day. I know he is watching this, so happy early Father's Day to Sybil's dad. I hope you enjoy your cup. I hope you love your cup. So here, let's go on, and I'm trying to make it where you can see how I'm pouring this on here and kind of smoothing it out, okay? This cup has to get quite a few more layers to seal it in, but that's what we're doing here. So I'm just going to pour a little bit on top. And then I kind of just smear that around. And make sure the whole cup is covered with it. Sorry if I'm out of camera view a little bit. So I'm going to pour a little more on here. So I want to make sure the whole cup is covered. I really hope you enjoy your cup. I think it turned out freaking amazing. Look at that. I do this over the garbage can because doing it over the table, the shit just gets everywhere, y'all. And then once I get it on the cup spinner and I get the other one with more epoxy on it, then I get my little heat gun out and I pop any bubbles that are on there. But you want to make sure that the whole cup and the logos and everything is covered. It is a process, y'all. Yes, I know you can do sublimation cups and you just wrap it, pop it in a little microwave thing and you're done. But I feel like that's not very personal. I work hard and I do take pride in my work, even though I am my own worst critic here. So that's what we got. So it's going to go on the cup spinner. I'm going to put that on there right now. I got to get that spinning. It takes a week, if not a little longer, to make a cup, just depending what's on it. Alright, let's go on with this this cow cup. This cow cup's kicking my butt. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. And the same thing, but this one's a little harder because it has the handle. You can hear the extra epoxy dripping off into the garbage can here. Because you got to make sure you get it all. The handle, all that stuff. Sorry if you guys are out of view here. Yeah, this one's being a pain in the butt. This is actually my cup. Because I wanted a little bit bigger cup. I've been drinking out of my Hustle cup for 2 years. If you follow the instructions, when anybody buys any of my cups, I give you 2 instruction cards. If you follow the instructions, your cup will last for years, okay? No dishwasher, no microwave. Do not soak them. So when you want to wash it, dry it, and be done with it. If that makes sense. To some, it might not. So that's where we're at on that cup. I'll turn the camera here in a minute as soon as I get these gloves off, you guys. Alright. Get this one off. Get this on the machine here. This cup's heavy. It's just going to get heavier with all the damn layers I got to keep putting on it. Oh, come on. I don't know why they gotta be a pain in the ass when I'm trying to put them on the spinner. Alright, so let me turn this around so you guys can see. So they have to spin. Like I said, I'll get my epoxy thing out. Alright, this is some leftover epoxy here. Oh, I got a mess, y'all. It don't take long. It does not take long. I'm actually going to pour some in this cup. And I need this purple glitter. First I'm going to pour some of this in this cup here. Because I got some palm tree molds poured over here. Wasn't really prepared to do a video today, even though I said I was going to. Yesterday was a pretty crazy fun day. Alright, this is iridescent blue. So I'm going to mix that up. See? Iridescent blue. You guys can see that. That is going to be the base on some of these palm trees. Because I make palm tree magnets for my other channel for giveaways. So actually I will move that. Put that there. So a lot of the palm trees have a blue leaves and stuff. So I'm going to put this iridescent blue as the trunks. Except for that one, because that one's all blue. And I make magnets out of these, you guys. If you haven't, go over and check out my other channel, Princess Scratcher. It's a lottery scratching channel. You have to be, you know, 18 or over because it's a lottery channel. I think these are going to be cool looking because this is going to be iridescent blue trunk. And then a lot of them have the blue trees, palm fronds, I should say. I don't think I had enough here for that. But I just used leftover epoxy for it. Yeah, that's done. That is done. Alright, so now I'm going to set that there. I'm going to move this so it can do its thing and I have to use a heat gun on that. So I am going to pour, hopefully, one light switch here. Maybe. We're going to see. I want to do one in glitter to see how it turns out. That I do. Look at that glitter. So make sure you stir real good. Scrape your sides. Alright, so we are going to do one light switch cover. Hopefully. It might be too thick, I don't know. But I wanted to do one glitter just to see how it turned out. Gotta make sure you get it all spread out. I feel like this table is uneven on this end here. Alright, I'm just going to move that over there. I don't know if I can do an outlet cover or not. I might have enough. Ooh, it might be enough. You always got to make sure you get to the edges. It is self-leveling, but I put a lot of glitter in this, so I don't know how well that's going to work. This is the thing. Always scrape your cup. Get your extra out of there. I gotta get a paper towel. Wipe this off. I appreciate you guys and all the love and support. You guys are amazing. You guys have been going back rewatching my I'm gonna turn this so you guys can see what all we're doing here. So this thing turned out amazing. Look at that holographic in there. That is beautiful. If you guys are interested in one and you want me to make you a special one with colors, or I'm just gonna start making some making ones with colors, and then you guys can pick from there, and I'll figure out pricing for that too, and the outlet covers, switch plates, and all that stuff. You guys are amazing. I thank you all for all the love and support. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I appreciate all of you more than you guys know. You know me. I am who I am. I am very real. I keep it real, even though it's a little rough sometimes. I appreciate all of you. Sybil, I hope your dad And I hope Mr. Sybil's dad loves this cup. It's going to get another layer or two of epoxy on it. Then it has to set for a couple days, and then it'll be on its way to you with your coin, Sybil. So thank you guys so much. And until next time, you guys, enjoy the rest of your week and the weekend. Bye.